Hello there, welcome everybody, it's Diorama Don here. So we're touching on the subject of sandbags once more. I've made a couple of videos in the past of how I thought about making sandbags, but they didn't turn out terribly well. Strange colours, strange shapes, so I wouldn't recommend you look at previous videos on my sandbag making. So I thought I'd make amends and try to make a better job of sandbags. So I've made some for my Saving Private Ryan bridge diorama, and we'll go through how I went about making them. I'll try and, I don't know, how do you do this? So we can get in a little bit further. And I think if you compare these bags to my previous ones, they are a little better. Now we're going back out again, there we are. So let's get on with the video and I will show you how I made them. So I'm going to try and do it all in one go. If I take this away, then, bear with me, there we go. Just move that over. So I've made them in the past with polystyrene, which isn't the best idea, I don't think. So this time I'm going to use styrofoam, which is a much better medium to work with. So I've cut them to the size that I think are right for sandbags. I think that the size, the colour, the shape and everything is all subjective. I'm sure there were different sizes and colours, and the material that I use to make them I think is more in keeping with what you would find in World War II, because I know modern day sandbags would be a nice smooth Hessian finish material that they make them from, but I would guess in World War II, because there would be hundreds of thousands of them made, that the material wouldn't be quite as precise and as nice as they make them now. I think they would have just used any old horrible sacking to make the bags. So that's what we're working on. So I've cut these to what I think is the right size. I've made them 3/16 of an inch deep. That's 5 millimeters. I've made them 1/2 an inch wide. That's 12 millimeters. And I've made them 3/4 of an inch long, which is 18 millimeters. So I think that is the optimum size. It's the same with bricks. You have to imagine a 1/35 scale model actually picking one up and imagining how heavy it would be. So I don't think they'd need to be much bigger than this, to be honest. Okay, so with a bit of sandpaper, take off the sharp edge on the 4 corners. This is going to give us more of a shape of the sandbag, kind of like that, and then make a point, go halfway down that side, turn it round and halfway that side on both ends. It's a bit time consuming, I know, but once you've made 2 or 3 dozen you may not need to make any more in your lifetime. Okay, so that's a bit bitty, but that's basically the shape then of a sandbag. Okay, what you do then, bit of cardboard, and I'm going to use this bandage or gauze I bought from a pharmacy. If you cut your hand off, it's what you do to wrap round the stump. So just ordinary bandage from a pharmacy or drugstore, and they need, well, this particular bandage is 3 inches wide, which is about the right size that we need. So 3 inches, 75 millimeters. And they need to be, it needs to be just a little bit wider than the styrofoam shape. So just a little bit wider, about 1/16 of an inch either side, bigger. Okay. Then with some PVA glue, put plenty on there and there, and it's a good idea to put some on the ends like that and some there. Are you seeing this? Let me just lower this down. That's better. So that will go on there, that way round, and then just wrap it up like so, and then put another bit of glue along there and wrap that. Did you see that? I'm doing this assuming you can see it, but maybe it's not looking through the camera. Anyway, just wrap it round. It goes round 2 or 3 times, and then just close the ends off like that. Okay. Now there's nothing you can do about it at the moment because the glue's still wet. But if you wait half an hour, you can shape it more. Well, you can shape it more. You can push the middle in there to make a different shape of bag like that, if you so wanted. But once the bag is flat down, I don't think you'd have that shape. It would just be just a flat oblong shape. But what you can do is, with a pair of pliers, when it's completely dry, is crimp the end to show that the sewed joint, you know what I mean, where it is sewed, where the bag is sewed together, you can crimp it with a pair of pliers. But you can't do that yet until it's dry. So that's basically the bag itself. So you're actually making a bag the same as a sandbag itself. Then again, the colour is subjective, but I've used yellow ochre and then darkened it with some black paint to make the colour that I have. So personally, I think they would be made from a rough sacking type of material like that, rather than just a smooth hessian. It's difficult to see looking at old photos of World War II sandbags, but I think that's basically what they would look like. And you can see the pattern of the material that it's made from. Okay, so I think that's covered sandbags as best I can. That's how I make mine. So again, we've got the, let's go up. So I think you'll agree, maybe not, but I think you'll agree that they look quite authentic. The size, the shape, the colour and the material is quite authentic, I believe, for a World War II sandbag. Okay, so that's it. That's all. I'm never going to do sandbags again, I promise you. This is the 3rd time of asking. So thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel. please click the notification bell, click the all button, and you will be notified when new videos come along. So until then, have a go yourself. Let me know how you get on. And until then, I wish you the very best of happy modelling.